If I know anything about evangelical Christians today, it's that they are really not good at prayer life. They don't know how to pray, they don't know what to pray. And so today I'm going to give you a book that teaches you these things, both how to pray and the content of your prayers. Hey, everybody, this is Ben Kelly. Welcome back to Endeavoring Orthodoxy. I've got another book this week that I want to share with you. And again, it's about something that I'm passionate about learning how to pray, both with good content and also just really how one should approach prayer. And the book that I want to bring to you today is called The Valley of Vision. It's a little prayer book. It's not very thick. It is made by Banner of Truth. That's the publisher. And it's a book of Puritan prayers. Now, what is this book? Well, in the 1970s, a gentleman edited these Puritan prayers from hundreds of years ago, and he put them together. He changed some of the language and he gave the prayers titles. But what we have here is a systematic layout of Puritan prayer life, prayers of very committed, what we would call more or less evangelical Christians, people who believed in what evangelical theology is supposed to espouse today. And these prayers have been edited into a very nice book. It's leather bound, it's short, it's simple, it's easy to read. There are over 300 prayers in it. And if you chose to do something like read them every day, you'd have that option where you can read them every day. One of the big complaints that I have about Protestants today is that we really just don't know how to pray, at least for a large part, especially more in the low church, non-liturgical, evangelical type of churches. We don't know how to pray. And I know this happens to you. You go to small groups where you hear people just give these flat prayers that everything is like, "Oh, help me get a new job," or "Help me stay strong," or I want to pray for my dear Aunt Dorothy's hip that's been broken. And you know that they're just not good prayers. The people don't feel like anything's going to happen with them. They don't rely on the Holy Spirit to actually change anything. And it's just weak prayer. And I know you have probably experienced something like that before. Well, in the history of the church, the prayer life of the theologian was very prominent. Oftentimes, theologians who were also pastors believed it was their duty to write prayers that were both theologically sound, they were theologically they had a lot of depth to them, but also were devotionally instructive in how other Christians, lay Christians, the people they were teaching, oftentimes the people that these pastors had charge over, these were things that taught Christians how to think and live a Christian life. And that's what you get in some of these prayers. What I love about this book is that it not only is the content of the prayer deep theologically, and I mean, and it's very you can understand it. It's not like you're reading a lot of stuff that you can't understand if you haven't been a Christian for very long, but it has a systematic approach to theological ideas in teaching the Christian both how to pray and the theological content of the Christian faith. For example, the first part of the book is about the Trinity, talks about the persons, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit of God. And so you are praying through a theological understanding of who God is and what he wants for his people. The second portion of the book is about redemption and reconciliation. And there are other portions like this. You have one about penitence and confession, about needs and devotion, our approach to God, holy aspirations, service and ministry. And so this is a prayer book that is systematic in not just how it teaches people to pray, but how people should form their theology. And it's very solid, very good stuff to have there. There's also at the end, there's a week's worth of shared prayers where you have prayer laid out for you morning and evening. And it just gives you a devotional life for this. And so this Valley of Vision book, it is great for any Christian to pick up. I believe you can get it on Amazon, which will have the link below in the notes for uh, this video, and then also you can get on the Banner of Truth website, which is a publisher, more typically more of reformed books. but they are a publisher. They publish a lot of great content. You can get it on their website as well. So that's the book this week, Banner of Truth. If you really want to work on building up your prayer so that not only is there good devotion every day for it, but there's also sound theological content behind it, I would very much encourage you to pick up a copy of The Valley of Vision. So that's all I've got for you today. Please continue to learn these things. Uh, God bless you. Have a great day, and peace be with you.